Good day everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we are going to talk about the opportunities, business models, and revenue models of AI in digital business. My name is Gugu and welcome to channel Gungu Learning. Now let's first talk about the opportunities that AI in digital business can offer. But before that, let's review a bit about the opportunities of what digital business can offer to organizations or corporations. The opportunities usually are divided into two things. The first one is to improve the internal process of the business. And usually we also divided this improvement through the levels of organization. For example, in the operational level, the information systems utilized in digital business to transform the internal business process digitally is usually utilized to improve the operational efficiency, for example, through automations. Meanwhile, in the middle level and in the strategic or upper level, the information system are usually utilized to support the decision making from both middle level managerials and strategic level managerials. Now, what if we put AI systems or AI features in many of these information systems that is utilized by the digital business? Well, probably the effect will be almost the same. The opportunity will probably similar. However, it can be augmented to another level. For example, automation can still be useful using AI because AI has a lot of automation tools. So in the operational level, the operations will become more efficient if we use the AI, yeah, to augment the automation. But the difference lies on the probably middle level management, or maybe even the upper level management in the organization. Why? Because other than automating operational activities, it can also automate decision making. So that's the capability of an artificial intelligence. They can actually make decision or their own decision based on operational level data and probably some policies and procedures that are embedded into its own knowledge. So the capability of AI will augment the opportunity of the internal business process of an organization. It can further improve the uh, internal business process through automating decision making, probably in the middle or even in the strategic level management. The second opportunity lies on how digital businesses conduct transactions or interact with third party, such as customers and suppliers. Customers and suppliers are having changes in their behavior, especially when they conducted their transactions online through the internet. For example, if I'm craving for my favorite food, I would probably go to my super app and then go to the on demand section, food on demand section, and then I would search for my one of my favorite food, for example, okonomiyaki. Then it will give me some restaurants that can prepare me okonomiyaki. Then I can select one of them based on the rating, based on the distance to my place and so on. So I can calculate how many minutes will the food arrive to my place, something like that, and then I can just do transaction. So this means that what I'm doing is changing the way I buy food traditionally. When I have to go to a warung or a restaurant, instead I would just open my super app. The super app is kind of like an intermediary because it becomes a marketplace. So it became intermediary between me who wanted okonomiyaki and between the partners of the marketplace who provided okonomiyaki. So I can search through it and probably look at the ratings, look at the estimated time of arrival, the distance, and so on, so that then I can decide which restaurant that I can buy the okonomiyaki from. Now, that example was an example of how the online market changes a customer's behavior, which becomes an opportunity to digital businesses. For example, by establishing an intermediary, information intermediary, and transactional intermediary, and so on. What about AI in digital business? What are its opportunity in the market? And again, the opportunity is actually pretty similar with the one conducted by e-commerce or super app, but in a different way. For example, it can augment the way I conduct traditional buying in a supermarket, just like this one. Now, instead of buying groceries online, I will just traditionally go to a supermarket and then chooses all of the groceries. But before that, I will open my AI applications and then I would take a picture of some fruits and maybe some vegetable and ask the AI whether the fruit is tasty or the vegetable is fresh enough for me to eat. Even if I want to buy some products in the supermarket, I can ask, for example, milk. What are the ingredients of this particular milk? Is it healthy for me or not? Something like that. So it changes the way I decide things. Yeah. The information provided by the AI systems will give me more things to think about whether I want to purchase this particular grocery or product or not. So it's essentially the exact same thing, although there's a difference. The digital business part of e-commerce is the opportunity from the changes of behavior in the online market. Meanwhile, the opportunities given by AI is probably the opportunities that can be done through a traditional market, combined or augmented with the usage of AI, but all of them becoming intermediaries, informational and decisional intermediaries. Next, we're going to talk about the business models for AI in digital business. Traditionally, digital business has three basic business models: the B2C, B2B, and C2C. Of course, there are also hybrid business models like B2B2C and to other related parties like B2G or governance, or even G2G or governance to governance. Now, AI in digital business should be able to utilize the exact same business models, but probably there are some changes in its focus. For example, AI may focus more on data optimization and data personalization. And of course, rather than buying and selling products, it will probably utilizes the uh, AI as a service. So there might be a little bit shifting in the operationalization, but the concept and the core business model are still the same. And finally, what about revenue models? When you compare to the traditional digital business, well, probably all of the revenue models, since previously we discussed about AI as a service model, and they are usually based on subscription base, and it's also one of the revenue model that is usually used in the traditional digital business. So every revenue models in digital business or traditional digital business also applies to AI in digital business. And so that's it. Other than a few changes for the business models and revenue models and a few shift in their focuses, the business models and revenue models for both traditional digital business And AI in digital business can still be the same. So that is all that we can discuss in this session. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Thank you for your attention. I'll be seeing you in the classroom too. Good day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.